Hello, it's about time to begin our Asahi practice. So, welcome to Practice Asahi. My name is Risto Lehto and I'm head instructor of Asahi Nordic. Before we practice, let's talk about Asahi. What is Asahi? Asahi is a health practice from Finland. It's very simple but very efficient exercise to help people to improve their health. Asahi, a simple and healthy idea. Some benefits about Asahi. Asahi improves the quality of living because our functional ability gets better. Our working capacity gets better. Asahi helps elderly people to keep in fine physical condition. And one very important benefit of Asahi, the stress. The way we are practicing Asahi, it decreases our stress. The less stress we have, the better resistance we have. That's a very important thing in Asahi. So if you are interested in Asahi, see more at our webpage, asahiworld.com. Let's begin the practice. Follow and do Asahi. Let's begin. I didn't go away. So, before we begin actual practice, let's talk about the position, the posture, how we stand and how we move. First of all, we have a shoulder-wise position. Shoulder-wise position. Our toes are forward. I bend my knees a little bit. I keep my knees flexible all the time. This flexible movement, when doing Asahi, we call it pumping system. All the time we have this kind of flexible movement. It strengthens our legs all the time. Then our pelvis area. Imagine you had a tail and you put your tail between your legs. So your back goes like this. You have a good position. So shoulder-wise position, flexible knees, good position. Have a straight vertical line, straight horizontal line. And keep your body relaxed all the time. Relax your shoulders. Have a good position. Stand straight. When we practice Asahi, there are 3 series of Asahi. We do know the Asahi number 1. Every part or every series has 4 parts. First, there will be relaxation part. Then we practice our upper back and shoulders, then lower back. And then we continue to the balance. So let's begin and talk again later. Shoulder-wise position, good position. First we do deep breathing exercise. Deep breathing, inhale. Raise your hands. And exhale. Notice my flexible knees. Now, this is a big opening practice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is a good position and good practice. Let's begin the relaxation part. Turn your body, let your hands be relaxed. Notice that my head is turning also. I am relaxed. My hands are very relaxed. Let's change the practice and Let's throw the ball. Throwing a ball. As you can see, my whole body is turning all the time. My hands are relaxed and my knees are doing this flexible movement. Next exercise, we take a step forward. Step forward. Both hands together. Hands are very relaxed. Notice my movement. My central line is moving forward, backward, and hands are relaxed. Let's change the leg. Change. After this exercise, we do smaller inhale, exhale, breathing exercise. Have a good position. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Next practice is upper back and shoulder practice. Rotate your right shoulder backwards. Notice that I move my whole body. My shoulder is rotating, but at the same time, my knees are flexible and my body is turning with the movement. Let's change direction. Forward. Do slowly. Remember, we do Asahi always very slowly. Keep your face also relaxed. Let's change the shoulder backwards. I do it with my left shoulder. It doesn't matter which shoulder you do first. Notice that we keep our body line straight all the time. Flexible knees. Change direction. Forward. Big circular movement with your shoulder. Then we continue with both shoulders. Backwards. Notice that my body is doing waves. I don't use only my shoulders. I move my whole body all the time. This is the idea of Asahi. Change direction. When we practice at the same time our whole body. Not only shoulders, but also my upper back, lower back, and my legs. That's the idea of Asahi. Next practice. Bow from up to down, head, shoulders, back. Let your hand loose and open your body. Inhale. Close your body. Open your body. Closing. Exhale. And open. Down. And open. Next exercise, leg close. But now when I'm opening, my hands go up. And when my hands are going down, my body is stretching and I turn my head at the same time. I turn my head forward My knees are flexible and I'm going down. Again, big stretching exercise, and I turn my head. Center, stretching and turn your head. Center, relax, and turn your head, and a big stretching movement. Again. And again, we do the smaller inhale, exhale, breathing exercises. Hands going up, inhale, down, exhale. Keep a good posture all the time. Keep the straight vertical body line and also the horizontal line. Let's continue to lower back practices. Let's change our position. Take a little bit wider position. Then we open our feet as if you were standing on a clock face. It's 10 to 2. 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Bend your knees. Flexible movement down. Now we begin to rotate our back. Turn and push. Center, down. Turn. Notice. Down. I turn my back and I also rotate my hands. Other side. Notice that my legs are not straight. Turn. This is a very efficient back exercise. Let's continue to sides. And the other side. Slowly and gently. Use your legs when doing this exercise. Soft hands. Let's change the exercise and make a big rotation movement. Rotation movement. Big circular movement. Let's change direction. Circular movement. And then when we end this exercise, we take this shoulder-wise position again and the smaller breathing exercise. Inhale, exhale. Be relaxed all the time. Notice flexible knees. And the last part, the balance. First practice is as if we were swimming. Swimming movement. Don't look down, look forward and keep your head up. Let's change the side. Notice that my leg, my feet, it's touching the floor. Again, other side, slowly. Try to keep your balance. Other side. And then we change the practice. Heels and stretch. Heels and stretch. stretch. And the last exercise is the combination of these all. Careful step forward, stretch. Then continue stretching up. Take a wider position, down. Then again, careful step, stretch. Keep your back straight. Up, down, down. Notice this careful step. I'm on my heel, toe, central line goes forward. And the stretch. Up, down, careful step, center forward, stretch. And we end the practice with this deep breathing exercise. Have a good posture and let's just stand a while. Breathing, have a good posture. That's it. So here was the Asahi number 1. Quite fun, wasn't it? We did about 10 or 15 minutes. If you are not now tired, maybe your legs are not so strong, remember that you can do Asahi on chair, or you can have a chair and just put your hand on it and have a good balance. Asahi is possible to practice sitting on a chair. So before we go any further, a couple of words about Asahi Nordic, our system. If you are interested in being an Asahi instructor, you would like to have your own Asahi groups, it's possible. See more in asahiworld.com in our webpage. There are more videos and there are more information about Asahi and how to improve your own health or your friends, your family, or whoever. It's also possible to be an Asahi instructor. After this Asahi number 1, we do Asahi combination. When we practice Asahi in groups, we also use this kind of system. We begin with Asahi number 1. Then we continue to combinations. Today we are combining Asahi number 1 and Asahi number 2. I'm not going to do all moves. I choose some of them and make a combination. Okay, are you ready? I am. Let's begin this combination practice from Asahi number 1 and Asahi number 2. So we begin like we did in Asahi number 1. We have a good position, good posture, straight, vertically, horizontally. We have flexible knees. Our toes are forward, same direction as our knees. Let's begin again with these deep breathing practices. Inhale, exhale. I do first these relaxation exercises from number 1, but I do then also the practices from number 2. But first, number 1. My hands are relaxed all the time. Then I change to number 2. Take a step forward. Notice that my body is still turning, but I use also my center. My center moves forward, backwards, forward, backwards. So we use our center in this practice. Let's change the side. Notice that my head is turning. If this head turning makes you a little bit dizzy, then don't turn your head, just look forward. Let's pretend we are big birds. Fly like a big bird. Keep your hands relaxed and soft, and knees are flexible. This practice helps us relax our shoulders. And again, let's take a step forward. This is a familiar move from number 1. And again, let's change. What shall we do next? When we practice Asahi, we try to strengthen our bones also. How do we do that? With powerful movements. This is the same practice. But today, in this practice, I stay on my back foot, hands here, and fast, strong move. Like this. Fast and strong. This is from the Asahi number 2. Let's change the leg. Fast movements. This strengthens our bones. It's very important. Smaller breathing part. Inhale, exhale. Let's do again these upper back and shoulder exercises. Rotate your shoulder. Make a rotating movement also with your body and the flexible knees. Whole body is working. Change. Let's change the hand backwards. Body is turning. Flexible knees. Change. Then we do with both shoulders. Change. Try to be relaxed though you're doing these practices, but it comes from the relaxation. Then we practice with Asahi number 2. Raise your fingers close to your shoulder. Then we are making circular movements with the elbow. My body is turning, my knees are flexible. Change the direction. This is very efficient shoulder practice. Let your hand beautifully go down, change the other side. When we did this shoulder practice in Asahi number 1, it was only for our shoulder. In this practice, of course, it's for our shoulder, but it's also to our arm. and change the direction. Slowly, slowly. Don't do too fast. And beautifully, we change our both hands. Again, my body is doing like waves. Whole body is practicing. Change the direction. Let's change the practice. Let your right hand down. Open. Inhale. Down and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And again, we continue with Asahi number 1. Remember, turn your head, stretch your body. The center, other side, stretch and turn head. Then do rotation with your head. Do this practice very slowly. When we do it slowly, it's safe to your neck. Change direction slowly. I'm using my legs all the time, so I am not just standing and rotating my head. I use my legs. Now let's do the smaller breathing exercises. Lower back, remember, a little bit wider position. Down, turn your back and your hands. This is very good back exercise. But do it carefully. Slowly, carefully. One more. Let's change down, and there you go to your side and practice this side. And then the other side. Try to reach with your upper hand more far than the other. The more you reach with this upper hand, the more it stretches this side. Use it. And a big rotation movement. Use your legs all the time. If you have difficulties to keep your hands there, let your hand be on your chest. Just make circular movements with your back. And remember, if you have more difficulties, just use your chair. You can sit down and do Asahi. Let's change the direction. Rotation movement. This is lower back practice. And let's breathe again. Inhale, exhale. So, now we continue the balance. I do now balance practices from Asahi number 1 and Asahi number 2. So again, if you have difficulties with your balance, use a chair. You can sit on a chair or you can have a chair beside you so that if you are about to fall, just grab tightly. Let's continue. Inhale, exhale. First we do this as we did the swimming practice. Notice my position. If you have difficulties, stand straight and then make this move. But if you can, do like this. Change. Big rotation movement with your leg. And change. Do slowly. Then we continue the same practice from Asahi number 2. First, I raise my knee. Again, down to the floor and swimming practice. Knee, down, rotation. Knee, down, and draw the circle. Other side, knee, down, draw the circle. Knee, down, circle. One more. Circle. Again, next practice, we will do this that we do today. Heels stretching. But we take also these fast movements. We did them earlier like this. Next practice, we do it from up to the floor. It means like this. We are up, down. It also strengthens our skeleton, our bones. Do it carefully. So, first we do heels stretching. Heels stretching on your toes. Back, up. One more. Now when I'm here, up, I, down. Fast movement. Down, up, and bang. You don't have to jump. Just drop your heels about 2 inches. Yes. And again, this combination. Careful step forward, stretch. Up, down. Careful step forward, stretch. Again, one more. Stretching and deep, big breathing. Inhale, exhale. And let's have a good position and good posture before we end the practice. Here we did a combination of Asahi. There was some exercises from Asahi number 1 and then Asahi number 2. There is also Asahi number 3, but today we did the combination with these 2 first series. So, before we end, let's do something that combines 1, 2, and 3. And let's concentrate in balance. Next practice, if you have difficulties with your balance, just do maybe the first practice we do, or the first and the second. But the third one may be more difficult, but I show you what kind of exercises we have when we do Asahi number 3. So now we do this short but very efficient Asahi and the balance. Let's do Asahi. Follow and do. These three exercises are all from this swimming movement. They are number 1, number 2, and number 3. So try your best. First we do big inhale, exhale practice. Now we are concentrating and let's begin. Swimming movement. You make big spiral movement with your hand, both hands of course, and you draw a circle with your leg. Let's change the other leg. I turn me, raise your knee, and again, circular movements. Knee, circle. Other knee, up, draw a circle. Up, circle. And then number 3. Knee, take a long step back and hands far forward. Then you raise your knee. Let's do it again. Knee, long step backward, big stretching, and again, knee, and this movement. Knee, other leg, backward, big stretching movement, up, again, circle, up, stretch, up, circle. One more, both sides. Stretch, up, circle. Other side, stretch, up, and circle. And deep breathing. And we take a good posture. So, about 40 minutes, and this practice was in Asahi number 1, from the beginning till the end. Then we did a combination from Asahi number 1 and number 2. And that practice we did was the balance combination from Asahi number 1, 2, and 3. These were these practices today. We are continuing these live video practices, and after this practice, this link will still be available in our YouTube. So remember it and practice whenever you want. Remember, Asahi is from Finland. I am now here in Turku in Finland. You are around the world. And remember, all we do in Asahi, everything we say in Asahi, they are all based in Western medicine. So no magic, no strange beliefs, no religious background, only Western medicine and science. My name is Risto Lehto. I'm head instructor of Asahi Nordic. See more at asahiworld.com. You find my email address, ask questions, ask more videos, and maybe you will be an Asahi instructor. So thank you for this practice. Let's continue keeping health and practicing Asahi. Remember, Asahi, that's a simple and healthy idea. See you very soon. Thank you.